Hi, I'm Ryan Lansing, and today I'm going to demonstrate some of the uses and different types of baseball equipment that players can use to protect themselves and excel in the game. Now, I'm going to need a volunteer from the audience. Would anyone like to use? All right, Big O, come up here. The first thing I'm going to demonstrate with my partner, Big O, Alex Orndorff, who I know as Big O, is the bat. The bat is basically the key essential to scoring runs in baseball. If you want to win the game, you have to score runs, obviously. So the bat is used to strike pitches, to try to hit home runs, which are worth 1 run, obviously, or RBIs, which is a run batted in, which is anyone that's on base that gets to home plate after the ball is hit, or if the ball is hit or bunt, anything like that. Next, this is a compression arm sleeve. Alex, you want to put this on for me? What the arm sleeve does is it keeps blood flowing through the arm for pitchers or even field players, because if a pitcher is pitching a lot, his arm can get tight and you don't want a muscle to tear or anything to rip inside of there, which can cause, that might be a little for him, but most of the time it's used for a little. He's a pretty big baseball player, so I don't think he'd use that. This is a weight which you slide on the bat like this, and what that does is when you're warming up to hit, when you're on deck, you're allowed to get a couple swings and like warm-up hits, so you get ready when you're up to bat, and that it loosens your shoulders and can help you swing the bat faster. On to next is the gloves. You can put those on if they fit. What the gloves do is basically when you're hitting a lot, like if you're in batting practice or in a game and you're constantly gripping the bat tight, it can cause you to get calluses or blisters on your hand, which can disrupt your swinging or your hitting power, because if you have calluses or any kind of sores on your hand, it could cause pain and you couldn't grip the bat as tight or even swing it as hard. All right, the gloves fit? Nice. Next is the helmet. Put that on. Thank you, Al. What the helmet does basically is protect your head from any loose balls, pitches, or even foul balls. Without the helmet, people could get, as you see, it's pretty hard. It can protect from a bat, so obviously it can protect from a ball. The helmet can protect from concussions or even some kind of breaks in the skull or any other region on the head from the random or wild pitches that a pitcher can throw, because in the major leagues and other leagues, they start throwing harder and can throw anywhere from 80 to 100 miles an hour. This is a baseball glove. Put that on, Ms. Alex. The glove is basically what the whole defense is revolved around, because without the glove, you couldn't catch the ball to get out in the inning for your team to bat, or you couldn't field grounders or even anything. I mean, if you did it barehanded, it would hurt very bad, and it just wouldn't be as effective as it was if you used a glove. This is another glove. This is a first baseman mitt. You can put this on if it would fit. What the first baseman mitt does is it's more like a catcher's glove, and since people are throwing, and they need to have a secure glove playing first base, so when people are throwing and hitting the ground, they need to be able to scoop it and be able to take more pressure off a ball, because they most of the time throw it harder to first base than they would anywhere else. And what I'm on to next is the cleats. You can try to put them on if you want, but I don't know if they'll fit you. The cleats give you better traction running in the dirt or out in the outfield than a regular shoe would, because if you were to run in the brick dust, which most high school fields are, you wouldn't have much traction. You wouldn't be as fast as you would as if you wore these cleats. And finally, I have the bag. What we do with the bag is carry all this equipment to games or to practice to make it easier to haul or transport when you are playing baseball. So in conclusion, that is some of the baseball equipment and some of the things it does for you. And thanks for listening.